The sun was setting over the vast plains of the Wild West as Dutch and Arthur Morgan sat around their campfire, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames. The outlaw gang had been on the run for weeks now, constantly evading the law and looking for their next big score. But there was something off about Dutch, something that Arthur couldn't quite put his finger on. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. As they sat in silence, Arthur suddenly remembered a conversation he had with CJ, a time traveler from another dimension who had traveled back in time to warn them of Dutch's true nature. CJ had shown Arthur a holographic screen that displayed a video message from the future, where he explained that Dutch was secretly a devilish villain, manipulating everyone around him for his own gain. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Arthur's curiosity piqued. He pulled out the AI screen from his pocket and activated it, sending a message to CJ. Moments later, a flying car appeared out of nowhere, landing next to them with a whoosh of air. CJ stepped out, a sly grin on his face as he greeted Arthur and Dutch. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Hey there, fellas. I see you're still running from the law, CJ said, shaking hands with Arthur and nodding at Dutch. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Arthur motioned for CJ to sit down, and as they all settled around the campfire, Arthur explained what CJ had told him about Dutch being a villain. Dutch raised an eyebrow, clearly intrigued by the idea. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. What do you mean, Arthur? I've always had the gang's best interests at heart, Dutch protested. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. CJ chuckled, pulling up a holographic screen that displayed images and videos of Dutch's past actions. From betraying his own gang members to manipulating others for his own gain, the evidence was clear. Dutch was not the charming leader he portrayed himself to be. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. I'm telling you, Arthur, Dutch is playing you all like pawns in his game. He's a master manipulator, using his silver tongue to get what he wants, CJ explained, his voice filled with urgency. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Arthur looked at Dutch, his eyes narrowing as he processed the information. It was hard to believe that the man he had followed for so long could be capable of such evil deeds. But deep down, Arthur knew there was truth in CJ's words. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Dutch, I think it's time we had a talk, Arthur said, his voice firm as he confronted his leader. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. Dutch's eyes flashed with anger, but he couldn't deny the evidence that was presented before him. With a sigh, he finally admitted to his true intentions, revealing the dark side of his character that had been hidden for so long. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. I did what I had to do to survive, Arthur. You have to understand, the world is a cruel place, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions, Dutch said, his voice laced with bitterness. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. But Arthur could see through the lies now, his loyalty to Dutch crumbling as he realized the extent of his leader's treachery. With a heavy heart, he knew that he had to make a choice, to stand by Dutch and continue down a path of darkness, or to break free and forge his own destiny. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. As the night fell around them, the campfire casting long shadows over the rugged landscape, Arthur made his decision. With a determined look in his eyes, he turned to CJ and nodded, knowing that the time had come to confront Dutch and put an end to his reign of deception. Less than BR greater than less than BR greater than. And as the flames danced in the darkness, a new chapter began for Arthur Morgan, a chapter of redemption and justice, where he would finally break free from the clutches of the devilish villain that was Dutch van der Linde.